Good evening, Patrea O'Donoghue, psychologist. How are you? The end of the year is so close. We're on the eve of Christmas Eve, and that means there's only just a few hours of work left remaining. So for me, that's just half a day of work. And so it gives me an opportunity to really reflect on how far we might have come this year, and with so few days left to go. So sometimes when we're progressing a goal, we can look back and think how far we've come, and that's great. That can really give us a sense of achievement. And there's also that element of, well, just a few days to go. So that also is really quite reassuring at times, to be able to look at, well, we've got a little bit to go, but look at what we've achieved. So as we begin to get closer to the start of a new year, it's always a great opportunity to stop and reflect. And as we look back on the year, there's plenty of things that we could see we've achieved, plenty of things that perhaps are not yet achieved, but there's another year about to start. But as we begin to sort of close down this year, it's an opportunity to really just celebrate what has taken place over this year. So for me, one of my big achievements has been about the consistency this second half of the year of doing these Facebook Lives. And so whilst they might not be an example of perfection, they certainly have been an example of consistent progress. And so for me, that in itself is a bit of an achievement. And so I'm giving you a little heads up that as of Christmas Day, I will be going digital detoxing. And so if you find that you have a little bit of an addiction to your little device that might be in your hand at this very moment, if you are willing to perhaps experiment and join me, as of the 25th, I will be doing at least a week long, perhaps a little bit longer, digital detox. So if you're willing to have a go at joining me for a digital detox, I'll be starting on the 25th. So from the 25th till at least the 1st, perhaps a little bit longer, I will be digitally detoxing, a little bit off the air. So little heads up for that for tomorrow, and my last one for 2019 is going to be tomorrow, Christmas Eve. So the end of the working tunnel is very near. I hope you can look back on your year and see that you've made progress in many areas. Wishing you a lovely evening and a great Christmas Eve tomorrow. Speak to you then. Cheers.